still falling down, and I cannot make a sound.
What's the most inspiring thing about Megan?
The love she gives through it all.
I was your man, and now I'm not.
I kind of got the family around Thanksgiving. The mom and dad was very open and honest about their situation. They had custody of Megan because she had been in not a great relationship, a situation with her biological mom, and they had taken custody of her. And that's kind of how it all started with the family.
'Cause I don't want you to be.
You know, Mindy get her potty trained or almost potty trained and get her to start eating better and buy her new clothes. Then her mom would just show up out of the blue and say, well, I need to take her back. 'Cause, you know, we didn't have any legal standing, so we had no choice but to let her go.
Sunday drives and getting lost.
I had to call the governor's office to get DCFS to open a case, which still didn't do us any good. She abandoned her again, and we got money out of his 401k and took her to court and got full permanent custody and have gone from there.
Put it in here, okay?
Oh, there's got to be a better
Look, right over there.
'cause I don't want you to be.
Megan, some days she would come in happy, some days she would come in sad. But I knew why, because of the circumstances of what she had gone through. I knew why. So we just threw our arms around her and just loved her, and and the children were very accepting of her as well, which I feel like was very, very important for this child.
It was actually the therapist that suggested putting her into HeadStart because it would benefit her where she was afraid of other people and she couldn't talk.
She attached to both of us really quickly, and which was surprising, and I think surprising for Mom as well, because usually she'll go to one person and that will be her comfort or different things like that. But I think Marlene and I had such a strong relationship with each other, and kind of that our classroom had already been up and going for about a month. She came in and was able to just be her, and we accepted her for her with, open arms and with loving hearts.
You have to remember, this was a vibrant man, very independent. They didn't depend on other people to help them. All of a sudden, he has a stroke. He's doing something that he loves to do, and with him having the stroke, he's not able to perform the duties that he's accustomed to performing. It kind of touches your pride when you have been able to provide for your family, and all of a sudden you're kind of at the mercy of others. That's tough. It's really tough.
With his first stroke, Christmas was rough. We didn't have a tree. We didn't know where a lot of Christmas was coming from. And Lena actually helped with that.
We're there to empower families, not to have families depend on us for everything. And I feel like HeadStart does that with the families. That's self-worth. I think families need to have that self-worth.
Well, my name's Hayden Seeley, and it's my absolute pleasure to be able to oversee our Sauté culinary program for Salt Lake Community Action Head Start. We have a culinary education program geared towards home meal nutrition and through job and employment sustainment. This is a career building course. Throughout the course, our students are going to learn food safety skills. They're also going to learn home meal planning and nutrition, and then they're also going to be ServSafe certified so that they could go out and work in any restaurant facility in the nation. And I know that the circumstances that John's life dealt him led him to a place where he was looking for somewhere to go and something that he could do with his life and with his time. He found that cooking became a passion of his. So we love that we've been able to give him some skills and an outlet for his passion. It really reminds us and it makes us feel so great about being able to actually make an impact in these people's life. And it's such a warm feeling to be able to give back and to really help out with these families.
We had a support system that we felt like it in the beginning until she went to Head Start that we didn't have. You know, we had them saying, okay, well, what are you doing at home that we can do at school? Or here's what we're doing at school, you can work on at home with her. She's still gonna have some challenges, but Head Start and Lena and the teachers brought her, I mean, she progressed so much versus what we were doing alone at home.
The parents brought this child into their home and gave her what she needed, but I feel like also there was something that the child had that family needed at that time as well.
I really appreciate what Head Start has done for her family. Lena's went out of her way, and the thing that's, I think, about Head Start is that it seems to be from top to bottom. I mean, I don't think we've ran into any one person that's done a poor job. You know, everybody's been competent, everybody's been loving, not toward just our kids, but every child that goes in there. I don't know where you guys find the teachers, to be honest, because they are good. I mean,
They're amazing.
Yeah, Megan, she's actually, we feel is actually prepared to go to school now.
Not only that, but I feel like they taught us how to be better parents. I mean, we're good. I think we're good parents, but they taught us how to be even better parents.
She has brought as much joy to that family as that family has brought to her. I think she has strengthened that family. It's almost as though she's given them the will to survive.
Still, you know, I'm lucky to be alive, and I'm lucky to have my family. I love my family, and Trevor still makes me promise him that I'm going to live to be 100 years old.